Really quickly before we start today's video, we want to give a special shout out to our VIP patrons over on Patreon.
Yes, sir.
You all support us at the highest tier possible, and we thank you so much. All right.
Okay.
Today we are back with another Death Note reaction video. Jordan, we are on episode 6.
Episode number 6.
Episode 6, and it just keeps getting better and better.
Jared, last episode was the first time that I really started to feel a bit confused.
Confused about what's happening?
Yeah, I was getting confused about all of the intricacies that Light put into action.
Yeah.
However, our patrons, Jared, they continue to just really thoroughly surprise me.
Yeah.
Because after every single reaction, they're right there with no spoilers.
Exactly.
No spoilers, only explanations on what we missed.
And that is so tough to do, right? Because many people out there have seen this series and the other series that we're watching dozens of times.
Yeah.
So for them to watch our reaction video, pick up on the things we missed, put that into a message, and then include some very clever questions.
Oh, yeah.
All without giving away any spoilers. I think we can say we have the best supporters and patrons on the planet.
Hands down, everybody.
So, Jordan, let's read some of these comments from people.
Let's do it.
The first comment comes to us from Olivia. And Olivia writes, I see you guys could have been wondering about how Light actually killed all those FBI agents, since all he knew were just their names.
Yeah.
At 36 minutes and 44 seconds, it's pretty much explained that Ray Penber wrote down all those names on pages taken from Death Note, and thus, while Ray was writing them down in the train, Light urged him to look closely at all the photos of the agents on his laptop, meaning Light didn't even have to do anything besides writing additionally time and cause of death. Ray unwillingly killed all his colleagues. Sure,
It's crazy.
That's mass murder right there.
It's crazy.
By looking at the photos and writing their names in the pages of Death Note without even knowing. Without even knowing. And just one point quickly, Jordan. And I was ruminating over this once the episode finished.
Yeah.
Ray could have hypothetically seen Ryuk.
That was my main point of confusion.
Right? Because he touched the Death Note.
Listen to this.
Tell me.
I went back and watched the dub version, Jared.
Yeah?
And I noticed
What? He didn't touch it.
Light put the Death Note pages inside of a, what do you call it? Like a little folder type thing. So it had slits. It had slits for just the names, and it was covering all of the other details.
I'm going to start watching the dubbed.
Jared, the dub...
To help as like a refresher.
Real quick, before we finish this comment, our patron Trinda commented and said, I am so excited that you guys included my comment. Makes me feel special. You are special, Trinda.
Yes.
And Trinda also said, a part of me feels like this anime is a little harder to understand with just subtitles versus hearing it in English.
Interesting.
And that's very, very true, because when we're hearing the English, Jared, we're able to look at what's going on.
Yeah.
And when you're watching the dub, you see that he has the pages of the Death Note protected in a way.
Okay.
It's a risk.
How about this, though?
Yeah.
So he didn't touch the notebook, the Death Note, so he couldn't see Ryuk. However, he wrote in it.
Yeah.
Now,
That's true.
That makes him the owner of the book, correct?
Yeah, that's very true.
All right.
Wait, so if you're the owner of the book,
you have the ability, the power to kill.
But only if you touch the book will you see Ryuk.
Yeah.
All of these little just crazy. It's insane, Jared.
All right. So under Olivia's comment, CJ and Cheryl chime in. CJ writes, to add on to this, the most important thing is to know how Ray got all the names in the first place. So what happened is the following. 1, sometime before the train scene, Light writes something like this in his death note. Dies after sending Ray Penber the files on all the FBI agents that have come to Japan. Important to note is that he wrote this instruction without attaching any name to it.
Right.
Genius.
He learned that by doing his experiments.
Yeah.
And Ryuk didn't even know that.
Exactly.
This is it's mind-blowing.
Yeah. 2, he gives pages of the notebook to Ray in the train station and tells Ray to fill in the name of his superior in charge of the agents coming to Japan in the top spot. This is brilliant, or a brilliant move, since it activates the instructions Light wrote in step 1. Light couldn't do that since he doesn't know who is in charge of the investigation.
Yep.
Bang.
Bang.
So right when the superior sends the names. 3, instructions in step 1 are activated. Ray receives the files on all agents that have come to Japan from his superior, and the superior dies. He can now see the faces and names of all his colleagues. 4, Ray writes the names of all his colleagues in the leftover spots. They all die of a heart attack as a result of that. And then finally here, Cheryl chimes in, writing, most importantly, he shielded the death note in a file folder so that Ray can only see the empty spaces to write the names without seeing the details in the notes. Brilliant. And that also gets at exactly what you were just talking about.
Well, Cheryl's the one who told us.
But here, Cheryl didn't say anything about seeing Ryuk or touching the book.
Exactly.
Just shielding the details.
Exactly. And I didn't hear anybody or see anybody saying anything about Ryuk possibly popping up and Ray being able to see him.
Yeah.
So Jared, when we were watching the episode, I'm thinking, how is Kira going to kill these agents if Ray is the only person who is looking at them?
Exactly.
And then come to find out, other people can kill if they visualize the faces or see the faces and write down names.
Jordan, this is a wild power that Kira or Light has, right? Because basically he held Ray hostage.
Yeah.
He said, if you don't do exactly what I tell you to do, I'm going to kill your fiance.
Yeah.
Anybody would do exactly what Ray did.
And he, from what our patrons tell us, Jared, most likely did not even know that Ray had a fiance.
Exactly.
Ray said, oh, please don't hurt her.
Yeah.
Or my girlfriend, if it was translated that way.
And Light or Kira did a test, right? He killed that person at the shop.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Olivia, CJ, Cheryl. We have a few more to get through.
Yeah.
I think before every single episode, we're going to keep doing comments, questions, and then jump in because this is a great refresher.
I wish we could do it live, right? That would be fun to really interact with people live and discuss and talk about the episode.
You know what?
What?
We should hold a few live viewings.
Ooh.
Few live viewings.
We may have to do it on like Twitch or something.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. All right. The next comment comes from... Let's jump in, everybody. This is episode number 6 of Death Note, Unraveling.
Let's go.
Here we go.
L? No. Oh, it is.
エルです。
この男が
なんかイメージが。
警察庁の
College graduate. He still looks like he is in college.
Hold on. He says, I am Detective Superintendent Yagami of the National Police Academy. So it said he's a college graduate? Is that what it said?
No. I had predicted he was going to look like a college graduate.
Oh, okay.
This man looks like he's still in college. He looks like a college freshman.
Yeah.
Look at all them
I know.
revealing their identity.
Well, look at the hair difference.
Yeah.
なんかイメージが
What did they imagine?
警察庁の八神です。
あ、松田です。
相沢です。茂木です。
浮田です。
遅くなってすまない。この5人が現在の。
ばあ。
何の真似だ。
もし私がキラだったら死んでますよ、八神宗一郎さん。
What is it?
If I were Kira, you'd be dead.
もし私がキラだったら死んでますよ、八神宗一郎さん。キラが殺人に必要なのは顔と名前。そんなことはもう分かっているはずでしょ。不用意に名前は出さないでください。命は大切にしましょう。
Is this not L?
That's L, Jared. He said, please don't give out your names. So, what do you say? So,
もし私がキラだったら死んでますよ、八神宗一郎さん。キラが殺人に必要なのは顔と名前。そんなことはもう分かっているはずでしょ。
it's a face and a name, don't you? Please don't give out your name so carelessly. Yeah. So if L was Kira, he'd be dead.
Got it.
In 40 seconds, minimum. But
if Kira was any of these agents, then L would also be dead. Right? Or, given that L is anonymous in the Japanese language, he wouldn't be dead.
That's true.
Boy.
Yep.
Oh,
so
boy.
in a way, hold up. In a way, L is still protected.
L has a bulletproof vest around his entire identity.
I wonder if that's going to be a point of contention
Yeah.
for the task force
Yeah.
officers.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to meet him. They're like, hold up. You trust us. We don't trust you until we see your face.
Yeah.
So we have to see your face. But what's your name, really? All
出さない
right.
でください。命は大切にしましょう。顔は聞いてましたけど、名前が必要なんて話。
Ah, so this is their first time learning that Kira needs a name.
Got it.
Okay.
名前がわからない。あるいは名前を間違って報道されていた大物犯罪者のすべてがキラから免れている。
Ah.
でも言われていたことだ。
Oh.
立ち話もなんですから、こちらへどうぞ。
あ、はい。
携帯やノートパソコン、その他の通信機器は電源を切ってそちらのテーブルにお願いします。
This guy, Jared.
我々が携帯を通話状態にして。
Man, put your phone in there.
いいから言われた通りに。
用心深いのは最初からだけど、信用されてるんだかされてないんだか。
いえ、自分が話している時に人の携帯が鳴るのが許せないだけです。最初に言っておきますが、ここ本部で私が話すことはメモなどは一切取らずに頭の中に入れてください。
This guy has no socks on, Jared. Look at his feet.
最初に言っておきますが、ここ本部で私が話すことは
No notes
メモなどは一切取らずに
and no socks.
どうぞ適当にかけてください。
Look at his the darkness underneath his eyes.
Yeah, he hasn't slept.
Is that what it comes from? I kind of like Al. I kind of like him, Jared.
L。
私を呼ぶときは今後 L ではなく龍崎でお願いします。
Called Ryuzaki. Oh.
じゃあ龍崎。
Ryuzaki.
顔と名前が必要と分かってるな
Hold
ら。
up. Ryu. A little similar to
Yeah.
Ryuk, huh?
Ryuzaki.
All right. I'm sorry for pausing so much, everybody.
では今後 L ではなく龍崎でお願いします。用心のために。
あ、じゃあ龍崎。顔と名前が必要と分かってるなら、犯罪者の報道を規制すれば犠牲者を減らせるのでは？
そんなことしたら一般人が殺されます。
一般人がなぜ？
キラは幼稚で負けず嫌いだ。
幼稚で
負けず嫌い。
Yeah, he's the chief's
So-
child.
私も幼稚で負けず嫌い。だからわかる。
Oh. so they can relate, Jordan.
もう少しわかりやすく話してくれないか。
私がテレビを使ってキラに宣戦布告した時、それまで犯罪者しか殺していなかったと思われるキラはためらうことなく私の替え玉を殺し、そして日本の関東に潜伏しているというと、だからどうしたと言わんばかりに日本の犯罪者を中心に殺し始めた。
Yeah.
こちらの挑発にはひるむことなく強気に挑発し返してくる、こんな行動をする者に報道規制で悪人を隠したりしたらどうなると思います？
それは
He'd go on a rampage.
なければ罪の軽いもの、罪のないものでも報道規制で悪人を隠したりしたらどうなると思います？
それは
悪人を出さなければ罪の軽いもの、罪のないものでも殺す、全世界の人間が人質だ。悪いのは私じゃない。私に逆らい悪人を隠すお前らが悪だ。
That's exactly how he would justify it
Yeah.
too, Jared.
Light.
これが
Light, yeah, yeah.
どうせならマスコミを利用することを考えましょうよ。
例えば
こういうのはどうでしょう。 FBI 殺しにアメリカ激怒キラに全世界が憤り、先進各国から日本に1500人の捜査員導入。
Oh.
キラはこの間の FBI どころではなくなる。外にいるものすべてが敵に見え、
Ah, because there's so many of them?
Smart.
何らかの反応。キラはこの間の FBI どころではなくなる。外にいるものすべてが敵に見え、精神的に追い詰められたキラは何らかの反応を起こす。
面白い。
実際は7人しか動いてないのに、
Exactly.
Yeah.
しかも FBI と違って実在してないんだから殺せない。
いけますよ。
It's not a bad
では
idea.
キラ事件に関する私の考えを話しましょう。キラは単独犯。前の捜査本部の情報を得ていた。
その単独犯というのはどう？
話しましょう。キラは単独犯。前の捜査
Is that a new piece of information that we didn't know L knew?
Is it? I don't know.
He was accessing inside information from the investigation before. I think L has always had this suspicion that there was a
Oh,
mole.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's just different when he's sitting
Yeah.
in front of his dad.
Yeah.
本部の情報を得ていた。
その単独犯というのはどういう理由で？待て相沢、まず龍崎の推理を全部聞こう。
殺しに必要なのは顔と名前、そして死の時間、死の前の行動をある程度操れる。以上のことを頭によく入れた上で、これから話すことを聞いてください。12月14日、FBI 捜査官12人が日本に入っています。12月19日、キラは明らかに刑務所の犯罪者で死の行動を操るテストをしています。つまりこのたった5日の間にキラは FBI の存在に気づき脅威に感じた。そこで顔も名前もわからない FBI 全員を消すために死をどこまで操れるかテストする必要があったと考えられます。そして12月27日、
FBI 捜査官全員に彼らの顔と名前の入ったファイルを持たせて殺すことに成功。これでキラが誰のファイルを見たのか推測することはほぼ不可能。彼らの顔と名前の入ったファイルを持たせて殺すことに成功。
Is that Light speaking?
これでキラが誰のファイル
Or is this still L?
I think it's L. What does this mean right here? It is nearly impossible to figure out whose files Kira saw. So nearly impossible to pin it down to the superior? Or
Is that because not even the FBI agent
yeah.
tasked with following Light had access to these files?
Yeah.
So that means nobody had access. Is that what that means?
I'm not sure. Let's continue.
FBI 捜査官全員に彼らの顔と名前の入ったファイルを持たせて殺すことに成功。 これでキラが誰のファイルを見たのか推測することはほぼ不可能。しかしあのレイ・ペンバーと接触したことは絶対に知られてはならない。
I'm confused.
So that was light.
That's light
Speaking.
speaking or
It-
thinking or
It changed, I believe. Let's go back
yeah.
to the last thing L said.
キラは FBI の存在に気づき脅威に感じた。
So he felt threatened
顔も名前もわか
because he didn't know their faces or names.
Yeah.
In order to eliminate all the
る
FBI
ど
agents.
こまで操れるかテストする必要があったと考えられます。そして12月27日
This is still L, I believe.
So here's the switch.
FBI 捜査官全員に彼らの顔と名前の入ったファイルを持たせて殺すことに成功。これでキラが誰のファイルを見たのか推測することはほぼ不可能。 しかしあのレイ・ペンバーと
Oh, I see. So it's basically light reflecting on. He's basically speaking of Kira as it's
In the third person.
in the third person. Got it.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
So similar to L, like Light's having his own processing and
Yeah, yeah.
It's a who called it an intellectual battle or something. One of our patrons.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what this is. Without speaking to each other, they are going to war.
Yes. Yes.
Strategizing,
絶
man.
対に知られてはならない。
あれ今日はデスノートじゃないんだな。例の受験ってやつか。
そんな勉強今頃してるようじゃダメだよ。
おじゃあ何？
12月19日から27日僕が一番動いたのはここだ。
この間に今分かっているだけで23人が心臓麻痺で亡くなっています。この23人は指名手配犯
So these are the experiments.
Yeah.
疑いがかかっている。
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
明らかに今までのキラのターゲットとは異なっている。
確かに
What do you say?
つまり指名手配犯や前科者、罪の疑いがかかっているだけのもので
Suspected of
今までの
crimes.
キラのターゲットとは異なっている。
確かに
つまりキラは FBI を消すのに罪の軽いものでも操る必要があった。23人と多いのは誰を利用したか絞り込めなくするため、実際に利用したのは罪の軽いものでも操る必要があった。23人と多いのは誰を利用したか絞り込めなくするため、実際に利用したのは数人でしょう。
Oh,
こ
okay.
こまで8日空いているのも FBI により多くのものを調べさせ自分を隠すためです。だからキラはこの14日から19日に FBI が調べていたものの中にいたと考えてまず間違いありません。FBI からの情報、その他
Very smart here on L's part, Jordan. Right? He has narrowed this down.
Yeah.
Right? He says Kira is one of the people that the FBI was investigating between this time.
Right. And he
Oh boy.
he sort of realized that it couldn't be one of the prisoners that he was experimenting with, Light was experimenting with,
Yeah.
because they weren't being investigated by the FBI, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And Light's father has no idea that the FBI was telling his son, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Does L?
I think if he doesn't know, he's about to find out.
How?
That's a good question because they're all dead.
Yeah, they are all dead. And I want to know.
The fiance, which could lead back to who is on that bus.
Does the fiance know that Ray was tasked with following Chief Yagabi's son?
Well, I mean, you can probably pretty easily get a list of who was on that bus. And then there are your 20 to 30 people right there.
How do you get that list?
Good question.
Because I thought the fiance already tried and asked the driver, if that was the driver,
Yeah.
who else was on the bus, and he couldn't really pinpoint it. I don't know, man. This is A lot of details in this episode.
Yeah.
FBI が調べていたものの中にいたと考えて、
Who else was being investigated as well? That's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering.
これに FBI からの情報、その他必要なデータがまとめてあります。外部への持ち出しは一切。
So he has the
He's
data.
got data.
すごいですよ。ここまで分かっていれば我々だけでも十分できる。
FBI と心臓麻痺者の足取りを追う二班に分かれよ
本部の情報を得られたもので FBI が最初の5日で調べられた人間なんてかなり少ないですね。
で、何か質問は？
う。では龍崎、一つだけ聞かせてくれ。あなたはさっき自分を負けず嫌いだと言っていたが我々に顔を見せるのはあなたにとってキラに負けたことになっていないか？
そうです。顔を出してしまったことも FBI12 人を犠牲にしてしまった。
Oh, that I've sacrificed 12 FBI agents are both losses. So he does understand that he had to sacrifice the FBI agents to get to this point. Yeah. You gonna say something? I'm sorry.
No. I feel like he's about to come back and say, nobody still knows my name, my real name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
最後は勝ちます。私も命を懸けた勝負は初めてです。ここに集まった命がけの人間で見せてやりましょうよ。正義は必ず勝つということを。
そうとも。
正義は勝ちますよ。頑張りましょう。
よし、やりますよ龍崎。正直最初に見た時は本物か疑った。
Oh.
間違いない。この男がエル。
ではまずこの中にキラがいないことを確認するために一人ずつお話をさせていただきたいんですが。
信用してなかったのか。いや、もっともな話だ。キラが初めから本部内にいて情報を得ていたのならここに残っている可能性は高い。
そうか。残れば龍崎の顔を見られたわけですしね。
これだって命がけか。
ここまではいい。あと一つ何か決定的なものがあれば。
One more clue.
何か一つでも穴があったら、何か一つ新事実が出てきたら。
That would come to light.
何か一つ。
What's that one thing?
Let's rewind that real quick.
あと一つ何か決定的なものがあれば。
何か一つでも穴があったら、何か一つ新事実が出てきたら。命取りになる。
So they're both, it seems again, reflecting.
Yeah.
And one little mess up could cost Light his life. And one clue could give L the victory that he needs. Yeah, the breakthrough.
何か一つ。
Is
Is this the fiance?
Is it? Okay.
Halfway through. Yeah, a very detailed episode thus far, right? Yeah.
Very detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
お勉強は終わったのか。
まあね、大丈夫だ。穴はない。一番リスクが大きかったのはバスジャックの一件だが、あれをキラと結びつけることはできない。警察もエルもキラが心臓麻痺以外で人を殺せることを知らないのだから。
Oh.
裏を返せばその事実を知られたらかなり大きな穴に。
Ooh, yeah.
今から？
お父さん着替えもなしに徹夜してるのよ。届けてあげなきゃ。
友達と初詣の約束してるの。
僕が行くよ。気分転換に。
ラッキー、お兄ちゃんサンキュー。
警察庁にスパイに行けるってわけだ。
行けても受付までだけどね。
ラッキー、お兄ちゃんサンキュー。
警察庁にスパイに行けるってわけだ。
行けても受付までだけどね。
The reception of the police department?
お、1ページ持っていくのか。
Oh, snap.
外で。
Oh, so he's going to the police department where his dad works, I believe.
Is he?
right? I think the mother just asked. Let me see quick.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what she said.
キラが心臓麻痺以外で人を殺せることを知らないのだから。裏を返せば、その事実を知られたら、かなり大きな穴に。
今から？
お父さん着替えもなしに。
He needs clean clothes. So at first she was asking her daughter to go bring the father some clean clothes, and then Light volunteered, Jordan. So he's about to go bring his father clean clothes, and he appears to be tearing out a page of the Death Note.
徹夜してるのよ。届けてあげなきゃ。
友達と初詣の約束してるの。
僕が行くよ。気分転換に。
Oh
ラッ
boy.
キー、お兄ちゃんサンキュー。
Okay.
警察庁にスパイに行けるってわけだ。
行けても受付までだけどね。
What you doing, man?
お、1ページ持っていくのか。外で殺し？
最近外に出るときはいつもこうしてるよ。念のためにね。
Just in case.
Just in case,
The
man.
power of death.
Like it's a midday snack.
いや
確かに新宿に行くと言っていた。その日に新宿駅周辺で4人もの心臓麻痺。そして
Here we go, Jar.
偶然なんかじゃない。
It's not a
キラ
coincidence.
は心臓麻痺以外でも人を殺す。
That's the one thing that Light just said. If
There you
anyone
go.
finds out,
There you go.
he's got a problem. Well, he now has a problem.
That's right.
A big one.
A big one. She's the one.
珍しいな、父さん。
Oh, he's not answering.
重要
Oh,
な会議でもしてるのか。
Because
yes,
he's with,
he
is he still with L?
I think so.
お願いします。どうしても捜査本部の方に直接。
That's the fiance, Jared. That's the fiance.
何度も言っているように、キラ事件の捜査本部は
No,
今
no,
は大変
no.
です。
本部に誰もいない。携帯は留守で。どうなってるんだ。
なんとか連絡つきませんか。キラ事件に関する重要なことなんです。
Oh boy.
キラ事件の。
じゃあもう一度本部に電話してみますから。
刑事局八神総一郎の息子ライトです。父の着替えなんですがいないようですし預かってもらえますか。
ああ、ライト君久しぶり。
すみません。
He's going to get a good look at her face.
Yeah,
Jared.
yeah, yeah.
解決した保険金殺人事件。
What?
あの時も僕ここだ。ライト君久しぶり。
Haven't seen you in a
すみ
while.
ません。
ほら、
Remember, we solved that insurance murder with your advice.
Oh, snap.
What? Insurance murder?
Probably because he's the smartest kid in Japan, Jared.
Interesting.
But that's not a good thing for this guy to say in front of
Ooh. Why?
the fiance because she's going to know that he's not a normal kid. And be like, it's going to perk her ear ups maybe.
Okay.
Perk her
Do you,
ears up.
do you think this happened a long time ago?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters when it happened.
Yeah.
It might be something that could make her be like, wait, this kid? Who's this?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if he gets a good look at her face, Jordan,
Yeah.
and finds out her name,
Yeah.
去年ライト君の助言で解決した保険金殺人事件。あの時も僕ここで受付して。
そうでしたか。失礼しました。ここに名前を書けばいいんですよね。
やっぱりキラ事件のライト君なりに。
did she write her name down? Please no.
推理してるわけ？
ええ、うまくいけば L を出し抜けるかも。
L を出し抜く。
Did he slip up?
No, Jared, Light doesn't slip up. He hasn't slipped up so far.
I may be the best to beat L.
Was that on purpose? Was that on purpose?
いいんですよね。
やっぱりキラ事件のライト君なりに推理してるわけ？
ええ、うまくいけば L を出し抜けるかも。
L を出し抜く。
やっぱり本部には誰もいませんね。少しは信用してくださいよ。ちゃんと私から伝えますので。
ダメなんです。直接でなければ。
僕の父はキラ事件の本部長ですから、もしよければ取り次ぎましょうか。
Oh my goodness,
み
man.
たいなので、今すぐとはいきませんが。 FBI の人が殺されて、ここの本部でもキラーを恐れやめる者が続出し、ごたごたしてるんだと思います。
Don't do it.
ライト君、そういうことは一般の人には。
Oh.
もう世間では噂になってることですよ。それにこの人は信用できる。
Look.
目を見ればわかる。
Jared, in her eyes, I'm looking right now, and that's an awfully similar look that she was giving to Ray. Right? So it's hard to think that she's about to trust anyone, let alone Chief Yagami's son.
I don't know, Jordan. If you look at those eyes, I see some desperation right now, right? If everybody else is locked away, nobody's answering. You have Chief Yagami's son in front of you. He said he'll provide the message to his father when he's done. Well, she may give him this information, Jordan.
I don't know. Based on what she was saying to Ray, though, Jared. Like, Ray thought it was nothing.
Yeah.
So she doesn't strike me as the type to just give information to anybody. Like, she has to thoroughly vet someone before they get information from her.
賢明で慎重な人です。FBI の事件で日本の警察内部にも問題があることが分かった。だから本部に直接話したい。そこまで考えてるんだ。そうですよね。
Oh boy.
そのうち留守電を聞いて父から電話が入ると思います。その時でよければ直接そうですよね。そのうち留守電を聞いて父から電話が入ると思います。その時でよければ直接お話しください。
いいんですか？
はい。父の携帯番号を教えるわけにはいきませんが、僕の携帯を通して話す分には、もっとも父も僕も信用していただけないと無理ですけどね。
何その明るいキャラ。
お願いします。
うまく釣れたな、ライト。
Did she
そ
do
れ
it?
にしてもあなたは勇気がありますね。キラ事件に関わろうとするなんて。
いえ。
あなたの考えではキラは一応お名前を聞かせて。
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
僕はヤガミライト。
Don't do it.
夜の神に月と書いてライトと読ませるんです。
Don't do it. Don't do it.
マキショコです。樹木の奥に手する子供の子です。
マキさんってライトと読ませるんです。変わってるでしょ。
Oh, that's all he
マキ
needed.
ショコ。
Shoko Maki, or Maki Shoko.
Is that her name? Is that her name?
Shoko for shining child, and Maki as in space and tree.
Is that her real name? Please don't let that be her real name.
Yeah.
Is
Jordan,
it?
I don't know, but Light just transformed into an entirely different person. Ryuk just said, "Who's this cheery guy?"
Yeah.
Right? Giving little laughs. Like this innocent little kid. You are a murderer. You are a pathological murderer.
What if he starts to develop feelings for her?
Oh boy, Jordan. That would be something else. That would be something else.
Right? Then he can't kill her.
And then what if she gets in on the action? And they both take over this world together.
Oh my goodness, Jared. The possibilities are endless.
樹木の木にテラスに子供の子です。
マキさんですね。マキさん、僕が考えているキラの力というのは、キラが人を殺す前にその行動を操れるってことです。
私も同じことを考えていたんです。キラは死の前の行動を操れる。それだけつまり私の考えが正しければ。
Come on!
キラは心臓麻痺以外でも人を殺せる。
Oh, and that did it for him. That did it for him. Because at this point, he doesn't know that this is Ray's fiance.
Yeah, yeah.
But that one piece of information, he's going to kill her, Jared.
He's got the death note in his pocket right now.
Come on, I thought that she was...
Yeah. Listen. Nothing is going to surprise me anymore.
Yeah.
If he takes out this death note and just writes her name, I won't be surprised. Especially after what we just witnessed in the first and second episodes of Attack on Titan. Okay? Nothing. There's no surprise factor anymore.
Yeah.
It might be, but my lord.
But how? Jared, before this episode, we ran down the qualities of Ray's fiance, who we now know as Shoko Maki.
Yeah.
We ran down that we talked about how she was thorough, right? She's was a great FBI agent. Patience. What did you say she was?
Astute, curious.
Curious. And
she's too damn trusting.
まだ誰も気づいてない。でもこのことを前提にすればキラは捕まると思ってます。
Come on now.
そこまでは僕も考えたことはなかった。でもそうだとすれば、キラが本当に隠したい殺人は心臓麻痺以外で行う。
Not to give.
そこまでは僕も考えたことはなかった。でもそうだとすれば、キラが本当に隠したい殺人は心臓麻痺以外で行う。
He's intent on hiding a murder.
私の知り合いが多分キラに会ってます。
キラに
Look at him smiling. Hey, hold up. He slipped up there, Jared. Look.
私の知り合いが多分キラに会ってます。
キラに
Met Kira.
失礼。キラに会ってるなんて確かに警察に行っても信じてもらえないですよね。
はい。だからこそ捜査本部の方に筋道を立てて詳しく説明したいんです。
しかしそれなら会った本人が話した方がいいのでは。
その人はもうこの世にいません。
Here we go.
日本に入った FBI 捜査官の一人。
Here we go.
キラに会った FBI 捜査官。まさか
彼は私のフィアンセでもあった。
Come on.
偶然バスジャックに巻き込まれたと言っていましたが、キラに会ったのはおそらくそのバスの中。
レイ・ペンバー。
He gonna kill her right now.
どうしました？
あ、いえ。
Well, you need a couple seconds.
で、なぜバスの中でキラに会ったと？
彼はバスジャックに遭遇した8日後。
Just extracting information.
バスジャック犯はその2日前に銀行を襲った犯人でした。そして最後は事故死。あまり例のないことです。私はそのバス。
Look at his eyes, man. I think that
They're
Kira.
red.
They're red.
They changed color?
I don't know.
あまり例のないことです。
I think that Kira set up the hijacking to steal information from my fiance in order to kill the FBI agents who had come to Japan. She's on top of everything. She's on top of everything.
Yeah.
And she's dead.
This here is a very, what's the word?
Creepy. Foreshadowing.
Moment, okay? Kira, right behind Ray's fiance. I don't like this at all.
No, go ahead. Watch her die from a heart attack as soon as she turns around. She's gonna realize. She's gonna realize.
I think she's gonna realize.
バスジャック犯の死に方が心臓麻痺でない。
Here we go.
だから
So
キラが
what's
心臓麻痺以外でも
he say? Man, if I could kill this guy right now, what's he say? So that's why you think that Kira can kill by means other than heart attacks. Hold on, let's rewind.
Also, look at that.
Yeah.
In the red stoplight.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah, what is that?
It almost reminds me. You remember watching the movie Jeepers Creepers?
Oh boy, yeah.
That's some scary stuff, man.
Somebody standing there.
Almost looks like with Tori in a way.
Yeah. Almost looks like Kira.
With a hat on?
I don't know.
Almost looks like Walt.
All right, here we go, Jordan.
So okay.
Let's let this play.
All right, Jared. All right. This is a tough episode, man.
バスジャック犯の死に方が心臓麻痺でない。だからキラが心臓麻痺以外でも殺せると。
はい。
少し話が飛躍しすぎているように思えますが。
いいえ、バスジャック犯だけはキラに操られていたとしか考えられないです。
なぜです？
Is he gonna kill her though, Jared?
バスジャックの話を聞いた時からずっと気になっていて、機嫌のいい時にそれとなく聞いたんです。彼は相手の名前こそ言いませんでしたが、はっきり言いました。
何を？
やむを得ず バスの中で FBI の ID を見せたと。日本警察には極秘の捜査でしたから、ID は一切出さないことになっていました。だから日本に入った FBI の存在は彼から漏れたとしか思えない。
すげえ、当たってる。
She's good.
とか心配してたあなってこれのことか。
She's good.
あなたしか知らない事実とフィアンセを奪われた執念からたどり着いた答えなわけですね。キラが心臓麻痺以外でも人を殺せると。はい。あなたしか知らない事実。
Yeah, can I go back a little further than that?
Yeah.
All right. He reluctantly showed his evidence.
日本警察には極秘の捜査でしたから、ID は一切出さないことになっていました。だから日本に入った FBI の存在は彼から漏れたとしか思えない。
すげえ、当たってる。ライトが心配してたあなってこれのことか。
なるほど。あなたしか知らない事実とフィアンセを奪われた執念からたどり着いた答えなわけです。キラが心臓麻痺以外でも人を殺せると。はい。素晴らしい推理力だが市場が絡み強引になってしまっている感は否めない。キラが心臓麻痺以外でも人を殺せると。はい。素晴らしい推理力だが市場が絡み強引になってしまっている感は否めない。しかしこの考えで捜査する価値は十分あります。重大な証言でもありますしね。はい。もし正しければあなたの言った通りキラはもうすぐ捕まるでしょう。なぜならあなたのフィアンセがバスの中で ID を見せた相手がキラなんですから。
She gonna die? She gonna die? You get hit by a car? What's gonna happen?
Not in this episode. That was close.
He's gonna use her some more.
No.
No?
No, she's out. To be continued next episode. She's.
Are you sure?
What?
You see how quick he was to kill Ray?
Sure, what?
He could have used Ray a little more, I think, right?
Use her for what? He just extracted every ounce of information needed from her.
He almost made it seem like she was useful to him, like she's on his side now. Like
he was gassing her up, Jordan.
Oh, he was manipulating her extremely.
Yeah. But like basically, he just said it feels like some god other than a Shinigami is on my side.
Okay.
Right? Because if she had gone to the task force and told the task force all this information, I mean, that would make their job much easier to identify Kira.
Yeah.
Right? And that would have been the worst thing possible for Light. I think at the beginning of the next episode, Light is going to kill her.
Why didn't he kill her right here? He was just...
Because he was outside in the middle of a crosswalk. What's he going to do?
Name.
In front of everybody?
Oh, name.
What?
And walk away. He could write her name. She dies of a heart attack in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Give me
Light's around.
Give me a second.
Light's right there.
Give me 1 second. I have to make a phone call.
No. He's going to do it when he gets back home, Jordan. And he's going to create an elaborate situation again.
Is he going to try to extract more information out of her? Okay, listen, Jordan. She seems like she's just as smart as Light, just as smart as L. She could be a useful person in Light's life.
I don't know if he's killed a woman yet.
Oh.
Right? They've all been men.
And that's why I asked in the beginning, Jared, is he going to develop some sort of an affinity towards her, an attraction?
Sort of like an older sister, maybe, right? Because the way he interacts with his sister is just, I mean, nothing is getting in the way of that, right? Nobody's coming to hurt Light's sister.
Yeah.
But this lady, that'll be really interesting, Jordan.
Cliffhanger. That's what that was.
Yeah, this episode was a bit of a mind twist, right? A lot of little details that were tough to keep track of.
Yeah. I don't even know what else to say.
That's it.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching episode number 6 with us. Send us your questions for episode 7 and your comments. Let us know what we missed, please. No spoilers. We love you so much. Thank you for following our journey.
Thank you. Do not forget, be kind.
And keep an open mind, everybody.
Peace.